Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is session 4 of our Advanced Dungeons & Dragons DL1 Dragons of Despair actual play. It is Misham Brook Green the 26th. My name is Adam. I would like to take a moment and thank the DL Saga YouTube members and Patreon patrons and invite you to consider becoming a member or patron. You can even pick up DragonLance gaming materials or get $10 by signing up to startplaying.games using the affiliate links in the description below. All of these Dragonlance Gaming episodes serve as fundraisers for nonprofit organizations that service our active duty members or veterans. All donations go directly to those organizations. I don't see or touch any of it. So if you have any desire, ability, then thank you very much. And if not, that's okay. Enjoy the show. We have a full house today, so I'm very excited for that. Last time on Dragons of Despair. The heroes have Taz sneak through the bamboo bars of their cage, which Caramon inadvertently breaks. They sneak out to kill their one dozing dragon man guard, and he wakes, alerting the others. As Flint investigates the large dragon on the other side of the bonfire, the heroes go about killing the other dragon men, waking from their slumber. Taz finds the gear in the leader's tent, and Raistlin casts sleep on some of the dragon men. Flint discovers the dragon is a sort of puppet and bellows out of the mouth while pulling levers and ropes. This throws the dragon into action, appearing as it is alive, and it terrifies and confuses the dragon men, who go running for their lives, some of them through the bonfire itself. The heroes gear up and move through the night, coming across a broken obelisk spanning 2 pieces of land and a vine bridge. They investigate the obelisk and see many dragon men on the other side. Then they take the vine bridge and Flint and Raistlin fall off, waking wraiths who are lurking in the swamp depths. They rise to attack and seriously wound Caramon and Sturm before Raistlin holds them at bay with light from his staff. They continue north with Riverwind scouting ahead, but when he enters another patch of swamp, he discovers a clutch of black dragon hatchlings that attack him out of curiosity. Now, these are frightful and dangerous, even as hatchlings, nearly killing Riverwind, so the heroes decide to flee. The newly hatched dragons do not pursue, and the heroes find dry land covered in ruins. Could this finally be Zaxaroth? What other horrors await them in this deadly swamp? And will they ever find rest to heal up their wounds? All of that and more in tonight's episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have reached the plot of land outside of this swampy area. So emerging from this dense jungle, a broad cobblestone street runs south and north among the ruins. A roadway branches to the west. Here, the fluted columns and relief carvings of buildings sag wearily. A large cobblestone courtyard lies to the east amid crumbling buildings. Beyond the courtyard are 4 tall freestanding columns. No traces remain of the buildings that once supported it. In front of these pillars, a huge well plunges into the earth. Vapors rise from the well to the north of the well. A single building stands whole, although time and the weather have worn its outer walls. So let's all take a look at what I'm talking about here. You can see your characters are at the very bottom of the map. It might take a second to load, but you see this massive ruined area and this really massive well in the center. What do?
Say that there are vapors coming out of this well?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that just gets my little Kender mind all the more curious.
I have my hand on his shoulder to stop him from going forward.
I want to know what those vapors are.
Oh, little friend, go ahead.
Yay! So I am going to, maybe somewhat careless. I'm gonna come up to this well. I see it's quite thick, and taking the slightest bit of precaution, I am going to remember my Kender High School lab, and I'm going to waft these fumes to try to smell what they are.
Right.
So I'm not putting my face directly over the well. I'm just like...
Right. I think you would probably have to climb up on the ledge of the well to put your face in there. So as you're wafting the vapors that are rising out of the well toward your face, you're getting sense of broken stone. There's a little bit of vapor from water, almost like humidity, sort of coming up out of the well as well. Most of it is this sort of dark mold sort of scent that's lingering on that moisture that's coming up.
Okay, so I think that this is mostly water. It's not like burning sulfur coming up.
Right.
Yeah, This it seems to be water. A lot of water down this well.
Water in
While
a
he's
well.
doing that, can I investigate the architecture to kind of see what kind of city this was, or place,
Yeah.
or who lived here?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check, please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, while the Quayshu tribe lives in stone-walled villages, it's not really the type of high architecture that you're finding here. This looks like it was made by some sort of advanced, civilization. Of course, it's over 300 years old at this point, 350 some odd years. So it's all sort of deteriorated and crumbling. But even then, you can tell that this is of significant stonework mastery. You don't have enough knowledge to know whether or not it was human or dwarven or anything like that. But you just know that whatever this was, it was made by someone or a group of people that certainly knew how to construct multi-storied stone dwellings, something that is kind of rare in Banasinia.
Any statues or anything that I can tell, of humanoid or draconian or?
No, not in any of this area right here.
Does anything appear to be moving? Any sign of the draconians we saw earlier?
No, it does seem like they vacated this area after they had seen you, or presumed to have seen you, when you lit up your staff. But when you saw them from across the obelisk, when you guys then made the decision to go over the Vine Bridge, that was the last time you saw them. And you haven't even really heard them. You were so focused on survival in and of itself as you guys were charging through the swamps, away from wraiths and then away from dragon hatchlings. It's about this time, as you guys are investigating the area and looking around, you hear this sound of rushing air, and then dead cold plumes out of this well. You see this form very briefly, I mean, we're talking milliseconds, plunge out of the well, and everything goes completely black. I'm talking like 100-foot radius of black. So it covers the entire area. And you hear this almost roar of excitement come out. So I need everyone to give me a save versus magic.
Great. It's like a save versus spell?
Yes.
Yeah. Where do you find that?
So it'll be under your saving throws when you scroll down on your character sheet.
Okay.
Save versus spell.
I've got
No
spells.
whammies.
Is it the same thing?
Spell, yes, please.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, if you made your save and you have more than 3 hit dice, which is everyone except for Raistlin, then you don't really have any penalty, but you have this sense of terror drop your stomach as if you fell from a great height. Your skin starts instantly sweating, pooling up little droplets of sweat all over to sort of counteract this fear, and your body starts slightly trembling, but you're able to hold on to your senses. If you were not able to save, Riverwind specifically, you still don't run away in fear. You're able to control your senses, but your physical body is shaking so much that you're going to have a -1 to your attack rolls until whatever this is gone. Same with Flint here. Raistlin, you saved. So you do not run around in panic or anything. doing your best to control yourself. But the size of what you saw right before everything shrouded into blackness, it was massive. You've never seen anything this big, and certainly nothing that can fly this big. And now, as it sort of moved up past you, and the wind has sort of rustled everything out from the well outward in darkness, you're sort of like holding your hands up as dirt is flying in your face, and dust and debris, like little sticks and leaves from the fallen leaves of the trees all around. It's almost like a whirlwind just sort of hit you all. And let me get, who's going to do group initiative tonight? Oh, jeez.
6.
Oh, jeez. That was me. All right, Tanis, you're going to be doing group initiative. So in first edition, we're doing 1d6 for each group, the good guys and the bad guys. The higher is better. If you get a 1 or 2, 2 because we have a ranger in the group, you're only surprised on a 2. I'm sorry, on a 1, because normally a 1 or 2 would surprise you. So if the initial encounter, if you rolled a 1, you would be surprised during that first round, and you would lose the number of segments in a round. Each round is broken into segments. But that is not the case in here. So whatever this thing is, it jutted out, cast darkness. Everyone is completely blind at this point. You can still smell and hear and feel and everything, and move around as best as you can. But as soon as that wind sort of dies down, you hear almost a throaty chuckle, this sort of high-pitched, resonance. Who dares disturb Zaxxanoth? As it's sort of, clearly the voice is moving away from you, up into the air. So we're going to be going by weapon speed, just so that we can track initiative. It's not really important when it comes to this, but we're going to start with Goldmoon. What do you do when you see this and hear this?
Muted.
Oh, you're muted.
After you unmute.
Yep, off mute now.
Nice.
I'm gonna stay put. Try to take some cover next to Raistlin there.
Okay, so you're feeling around. You feel a physical form in front of you. You remember Raistlin being there, and you're just like, okay, maybe this is a good spot. We'll just stay here, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, Tasslehoff.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, and I will whisper to him, if you have the ability to get rid of the darkness, that'd be great. But maybe not give us away in the process. I think maybe they cancel each other out. I don't know.
I'll whisper back. I used it to get rid of the wraiths.
Oh, once per day.
Yes.
What's the duration on light? Oh, you did squash it, so never mind. Okay, Tasslehoff, you're up. What do you got?
Yeah, Tasslehoff. There's a big part of him that wants to make some sort of quippy comment, but considering he's blinded at the moment. He doesn't even know what this thing looks like. How's he going to insult it?
Right.
So Tasslehoff is going to find this well and just kind of like curl up onto the well and duck and cover.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that would be he's hiding in shadows.
Nice.
Boo, 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 boo. All right. No whammies. No whammies. We are officially in the no whammy zone. Full whammies.
Okay. So you believe you're hiding. I mean, it's black. No one can see you. You can't see anything. So you're clearly hiding. You duck down next to the well, feeling pretty secure, and you're feeling something that you've never really felt before. While it's not fear, as in making you run away, because that wouldn't happen anyway, you're still getting this sort of tingly, funny, gurgly feeling in your stomach from this, and it's an unsettling, unpleasant feeling that you've never had before. There's no like mechanical component to it. It's just the sense of fear you've never felt before.
Maybe I just ate some of Flint's cooking.
Oof, yeah. All right, Raistlin, you're up.
Well, I had intentionally kind of gotten here behind a rock because having seen so many draconians, I didn't want to venture out into an open plaza.
Right.
I think I'll try to put my hand against the rock, make sure I've got as much cover as possible. Encourage Goldmoon to crouch down there beside me, and I'll mutter the command word for the staff again in case I have another charge of light in it, but I don't think I do.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it continual? Because that's permanent. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, you can dispel light, obviously, after you've turned it on and stuff. But and he did dispel it out when you guys were traveling through the marsh so that you wouldn't alert the draconians to your
Hey,
location.
Raistlin, your mic's on your head.
Oh, that's okay. I'm using the one on the camera.
Okay.
I was going to say, it sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Tanis, you're up.
So maybe we should try talking to it. So I'm gonna just yell out, "What do you want with us?"
Death! I want your death!
Oh, nice talking to you. Good visit.
So I'm slightly afraid now.
It sounds kind of far away. I mean, it doesn't sound next to you or anything.
Not today, lizard.
Nah. Anything else in your dream?
hiding?
Okay.
I'm gonna say hiding near the well, just on the lip. How tall is that lip?
It comes up about 3 feet.
All right, I'm just kind of hanging there, holding onto it.
Okay. Caramon, you're up.
Caramon, as soon as things go dark, he yells, "Brother, are you well? Do you require my sword?"
I'm here. Find you.
Tell them where you are.
Yeah, find you some cover.
I'm at the grid coordinate X and Y and Z.
Yeah.
I start moving away from Raistlin.
Yeah, you can't miss it. John's van's parked right up front.
It's like the A-Team van. You can't miss it.
And with that, he'll start kind of using his sword as a stick to feel his way, kind of making his way toward his brother.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check, and let's see if you can hone in on the sound of his voice. With this open area, it's bouncing off of the ruined structures. So I just want to see if you can... Yeah, you know exactly where he is. So feel free to move. Just do half movement as you're sort of slow, feeling around, making sure you're not going to trip on something.
Okay, we're on 5 foot squares.
Yes, sir.
So probably about, I'm going to assume I could move about 30 feet, maybe.
Yeah, you normally have 120 foot movement.
20, yeah. I'll move, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just move to about right there.
All right, Riverwind, you're up.
Since I was investigating the architecture, I'm assuming I'm near one of those buildings. I take cover.
Okay. Go ahead and feel around and put yourself where you want to be. Flint, you're up.
So Flint, when the darkness hits, exclaims, "By Rhaegar's beard, what manner of monster is this?" And then he yells out to whatever cast the spell, "Dispel this magic so that we can see you and fight fair."
Fair! Fair! Fair will be when you're in my belly! Anything else on your turn?
Okay. Flint is going to make his way over to the well. Is the well tall enough that if I crouched, I could hide behind it?
Yeah, I mean, it's about 3 feet. So, you're
Okay.
probably pushing close to like 4.5, 5 feet-ish.
Okay.
So you can
I'll
definitely
crouch down. I'll make my way over there carefully and crouch. I'll be by Tanis, and I'll crouch down behind the well to do the best to hide myself.
Yeah.
And while he's doing that, Flint's just kind of rubbing his eyes, trying to get rid of the darkness that way.
Nice.
And that's it.
All right. Goldmoon. I'm sorry, Sturm, you're up.
Okay, so I can't see. I can hear he's up above. I don't have ranged weapons. I know there's a building north, but I remember seeing Riverwind over to the west, so I'm going to run that direction as far as I can go
Okay.
and just kind of hang out.
So since it's completely dark, did you move half your movement?
No, I went the whole way.
So
Oh, no, that was half. That was 45, so that was half.
okay, yeah. So if you're moving half your movement, it's fine. You're not going to trip over anything. But there were obstacles in your way, and you would have been tumbling and stumbling over them.
Oh, got it.
But yeah, you're careful. You're doing your best to move around the obstacles and just sort of get to where you last saw Riverwind. All right, it's
Okay.
initiative
And I'll
again.
call out to him to try and hear from him. Like, Riverwind, are you still over here?
Nice. Oh, Tanis. Don't roll your initiative. Just roll a d6.
Yeah, I'll redo that.
That way there's no like dex adjustment to it. Oh, nice.
There you go.
Much better.
All right, Goldmoon, what are you going to do?
After hearing everybody yell out their positions, I'm going to move away from the guy and lots of armor clanking his way over next to Raistlin.
Right.
And I'll move kind of half my movement. I'm trying to get kind of closer to where I heard Riverwind at, because I know he's like super hurt, and while I've only got 2 charges left in this glorified stick, they might be able to help him, so I'm gonna take cover once I find this pillar here.
Mm-hmm.
So just moving slowly, taking cover, and then it really trying to put this piece of stone between me and the sky.
Mm-hmm. So as you're moving past, you're sort of feeling your way around Raistlin, stepping through the underbrush and making a bunch of, sort of just the regular rustling of moving through bushes and trees and foliage and stuff as you finally find that stone, and you're sort of doing your best to remember positioning and everything like that. And you get to where you are. Anything else?
Yeah. In my leathers, just using all my years of experience at being the plains person that I am.
Yeah. Okay. Tasslehoff, what you got?
Well, I'm trying to think of what would even be a good idea right now, and I'm trying to think of what I can do. You know what? A big part of me that's pragmatic, wants to just sort of move along this well a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and just find a different place to hide in shadows.
Right.
Yeah, because if I can't see, I probably am better off just staying put.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just so freaking sneaky. It's amazing.
You're pretty sure you're hidden. I mean, it's completely dark.
Hey, I mean, I mean, if I can't see him, he can't see me.
That's how it
That's
works.
how this works.
All right, Raistlin, you're up.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we can't see you either, so it's okay. I'm probably going to seek out better coverage since I felt Goldmoon move off up and to the right. I'm going to kind of do the same kind of thing.
Be hilarious. You
use
just
one of the
grab onto her and
pillars.
follow.
Yeah, but split off slightly and maybe use that pillar.
I
for cover.
slap his hand away.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tanis?
I don't like this. I want to flee. But we can't see any light, no matter how far.
Correct. It's completely black. You've never seen blackness like this before.
Darkness imprisoning me. All right. I'm going to ready my bow.
Okay.
Ready in action. But I'm not going to go anywhere.
Caramon.
Caramon will whisper, "Brother, can you hear me?" Of course, he's already moved off, and
Right.
so he's still looking for his brother.
Okay. Raistlin, do you respond at all?
Yeah, I'll try to whisper. It's like find something to hide behind. We don't know what this is.
Stop coming toward me.
Oh,
All right. Anything else, Caramon?
Yeah, I think I will actually maybe move, but I think I'll just move kind of at an odd angle.
Sort of stumble into the brush right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, making noise while I'm doing it.
Right. I mean, your armor natural will do that, but even more when it's like smacking against twigs and branches. Okay, Riverwind, you're up. You're feeling a bunch of old ruins half sunken into the ground.
Is the darkness inside the ruins too? I mean, is it just everywhere?
It's permeating out 100 feet from the well.
Interesting. Okay.
So no, from where you are, you can actually see a wall of blackness in front of you. Let me see where. Yeah, you're still in it. You're still in it. Yeah, you can see a wall of blackness in front of you, and it looks like almost like a physical bubble goes up into the air all around, and you just see it like sort of in this massive giant curve around you.
Okay, so but I'm not in the bubble, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm calling out to everybody to come to me. Come out of the bubble. Or come away from the darkness. Come towards me.
Okay.
And Mark, you got one hell of a storm going on behind you.
Yeah.
That's a nice light show.
Yeah.
Flint, you're
If
up.
I drop suddenly, it's not because I rage quit.
I'd just be worried if you crawl on your desk. Where are you?
Cleveland.
Okay, I was going to say,
Cleveland.
please don't say the Middle East. Jeez.
Hey, I'm in Columbus.
All right, so Flint, what you got? Flint, are you muted?
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so Flint is still rubbing his eyes, trying to dispel this darkness, hoping that he could see. And then he yells out at the demon that cast this spell. He says, "You have the honor of a Klar cheat. Dispel this darkness already."
Are you sure you want that?
I'm positive.
Are you going to do anything else on your turn?
No, I'm staying behind at a low profile behind the well wall.
Right. Okay.
And rubbing my eyes.
And Sturm, your last but not least.
Oh, hearing what Riverwind said, we're just going to start hoofing it that way.
Give me a perception check to see if you can directionally locate him.
Okay, let me do that before I move.
I'm sorry, not perception, intelligence check. Sorry, I run a bunch of different games.
There we go. Oh, it did it twice. Sorry.
Nice. Well, you succeeded both times. Well, you failed the first one. There's 3 of
Yeah.
them. So we're going to go with the first one.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a d6, and that's going to be the direction that you believe he's in.
Okay.
So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the direction you believe that he is in is the kitty corner this direction from you. So it'd
Okay,
be
so
like
then
off in this
I guess
area. I'm pinging.
if I could feel around the pillar and then just come out this way.
Okay. Let me check this really quick for you. Okay. So yeah, you're moving and you feel another presence next to you. You know how you can just sort of sense that there's another like breathing person near you? You feel that near you. So maybe that is Riverwind. So maybe you are going in the right direction as you sort of stumble through some of the brush and...
Goldmoon just...
Yeah?
Just breathing heavily.
She's breathing just... All right, so it's turn now. You hear, gaze up and behold your doom! And the blackness drops, and it looks directly down from 100 feet in the air at Tanis and Flint, and unleashes a breath weapon of acid that just flies down and covers that entire area. I need save versus breath weapon from Tanis and Flint.
Son of a...
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Is it
Talk
Black
about
Dragon?
bad breath.
Black Dragon?
It's 32 damage
Oh, shit.
is
Oh.
half damage. 64 damage is full damage. So acid covers both of you and completely dissolves your skin and face, and you scream out in agony until the acid hits your lungs and throat and drop down, and just there's these tiny little carcasses. Give me a save versus acid for your equipment. We'll just do one roll for everything. Magical items have a little bit of better chance, but just a d20, please. Now, there are ways to bring you guys back, so I don't want to have you, like, rage quit the game and curse me as you leave.
Welcome, Mark.
I know. How do I, Adam, how do I get just a D20 off of the sheet?
So, on the left side of Roll20, there's a series of little icons. One of them is a little polyhedron 20-sided dice. Click that, and you'll see a D20. Go ahead and just click that, and it'll come up.
There we go.
All right, so acid. So really what you're looking for most metal is going to be above a 7 is what you're looking for. And magic items, if you have any, are going to be better than that. So Flint made it, apparently. So your gear is fine. It's just, your body that's not. Tanis, your gear is fine as well. But yeah, everyone sees this happen as well. Well, everyone except for Riverwind probably doesn't from his angle. But everyone else can, peer and see this massive black dragon sort of hovering in the air and unleash this massive stream of acid that just splats over both of them. And as you hold your breath in anticipation of fear, like they're going to get up, you just see their bodies melt and just dissolve into liquid pools of muck right in front of you. And just shock and terror as laughter starts echoing off of the ruins all around from this dragon as it turns its attention, flying at that 100-foot angle over them, just sort of back flapping its wings, looking down at Caramon. You look like a delicious snack. I believe you're next. Initiative. Oh my gosh.
How far can I shoot?
How far can you shoot? When
Well, I
you're
had
alive, you can shoot at...
well, I had an action ready before.
Right, but you can't do that when there's blackness around, like, because you don't know where to look.
Well, I figure when he uncloaked, maybe I can shoot one off before he melted my face.
No, if you would have known exactly the location where he was, then that would have been something, but you really didn't know.
Dang. All right.
Do you still want to do initiative for me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that gives me something to do. Now that I'm dead. Oh, how much damage do we take?
64.
Does that
I
come
wish I
down to
could yell
0
run.
or a negative?
The
Negative
damage
37
is
for
actually
me.
equal to a dragon's hit points in first edition. The breath weapon damage.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks over at Caramon, and you just hear these sort of spidery words of magic. Raistlin, you instantly know this is magic missile he's casting, and magic missiles start flying from this dragon and pummel Caramon. Let me see. We've got a 8-hit die. I've got to check on how many that is. I think it's 4, but just gonna double check.
1d4 for every other level.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4. Where's my magic missile? There it is. Yeah, 4
it's
7.
it's
So
four.
you see these
it's
4
7.
magical sort of balls of energy fly from the dragon and just instantly careen, almost as if it's just like spiraling around toward you, going off to the sides and up above, and they all converge all on you from different angles. It's 44 plus 4. 12 damage as these different little blasts. This is the low roll, so this is actually really good. It just sort of blasts you from different directions. So 12 total magical damage. And that's all it's going to do for its turn. So Goldmoon, you're up.
Do I see an entrance? So you see where I'm pinging here on this
I
building?
do. Yeah, there's not actually a door on
do I-
that side. No.
Okay, so I don't see any entrance there. Does this look like an entrance to this particular building here where Riverwind is?
Yeah, so that looks like it was once a window, but the building itself has just crumbled down onto the earth or been swallowed up by the earth itself. And so it looks like you could crawl into that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, I can move 120. So I'm gonna move, as far as I can, trying to enter the building and get past Riverwind there. Hopefully he will help throw me in.
As you're charging toward Riverwind, moving as quickly as you can, knowing what's right behind you. Caramon, you're looking up at this creature and you see its neck sort of turn and follow Goldmoon as she's running, calling out, "Where do you think you're going, plainsman? I like your taste best." Riverwind's like, "Me too."
Yeah, there's a larger goat behind me.
Have you tried Wizard?
It tastes like chicken.
So basically it'll be here and then here.
Yeah, go. Feel free to move over to this little spot right
Okay.
here. Taz, you're up. You just saw your closest friends consumed in acid. Taz, are you muted? Yeah.
Oh, I was muted. My apologies. I am, gosh, I'm thinking maybe one of the issues with this guy is that he is being very coordinated with his attacks. So I'm wondering. All right, here's what I want to do. Since I know, I want to try to run to this pillar, and maybe sort of run around it. And as I do, I wanna shout to this dragon, "You're as big as you are ugly," and taunt it.
Okay. Now, if memory serves, that's a spell check, right?
Yes, sir.
Looks like I'm going to have Kender tonight!
And I'm going to. Okay, this is going to cause us some problems later, but I'm just going to kind of run around this pillar, and what I'm kind of hoping is that it runs into the pillar, but I'm willing to accept that my calculations on that are wrong.
Right. Okay. Raistlin, you're up.
When you described the square, you said that there was one building that seemed to be mostly intact.
Yeah.
Is that the one that we're running towards?
No, this building up here is the one that's mostly intact. To the north.
Yeah, it just didn't have any openings.
Yeah, in the facing direction that you don't see any openings.
Okay. Well, I just watched it melt 2 of my friends and then cast a magic spell. All of which would kill me dead.
Yeah.
And I hear the Kender taunt it. I'm gonna continue to move back around behind this pillar just to not be noticeable at all, because I have nothing to offer at this point.
Smart, yeah. You're just sort of leaning back, going, oh my gosh. We've been told they're all fantasy. We've been told they're legend, but they're real. They're actually real.
Yeah, it's like, holy crap, where did this thing come from? And that's all I've got at this point.
Okay. Caramon, what are you going to do?
Caramon, as he takes the, right as he took the missile, magic missile damage, he was fixing to sprint for this column over here, so he will sprint around it and then throw his back to the pillar, just kind of hoping that he has escaped for the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ready his attack. And I'm assuming the dragon is in flight, correct?
Yeah, right now it's 100 feet in the air.
Yep, so there's no attack he could possibly do. So that's my action.
Okay. Riverwind, what are you going to do?
I head inside the fallen building with Goldmoon, and I try to find any entrances, exits, anything that can help us.
As you race in there, you're moving around a bunch of ruined, what looks like interior walls, support beams, stuff like that. A lot of just earth has come up. There's a bunch of just foliage that have sort of grown in vines that are sort of curling all around. You see that Goldmoon is safe in here, so that your attention can now be focused on looking for any sort of, I don't know, entryway or just somewhere to get out of this open area. And you're not seeing anything in this space. And in fact, as you're looking around, you're not sure this is even stable as a structure. I mean, it's clearly in a state of disrepair just in its current state, but you don't know if something lands on top of it, is it structurally sound to hold it? You're a little bit concerned about that. You can just see the broken column pieces of the stone and fractures and just sort of it just doesn't look like something that you would want to stay too long in.
Okay.
Flint. Oh, I'm sorry. Sturm.
Wait up. Rub it in.
Sorry.
So I stop and think for a minute, what would Huma do? Well, we have to protect the lady and her bits, so she's going to run this way.
Nice.
Try to follow where she went.
Right.
That's half there.
Okay. I mean, you can move your full distance if you want.
Yeah, I would like to do it to get inside and like.
Yeah.
Try to protect her, I guess.
Yeah. Humans all have 120-foot movement. It's only smaller statures that have 90 foot, and that's going to be your gnomes.
Yeah, but I think because of my armor, I'm at 90.
That in second edition, that's an issue, but not in first.
Okay.
At least unless it's like incredibly heavy, like weighing you down. But
I think he's chainmail, so.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Okay.
In any case, as soon as you break through that once window, you see Goldmoon and Riverwind's like searching around, doing his best to locate some sort of entrance or something. you all heard that, Zach Saroth was around here, and so you're trying to find it, hoping that there is something that'll get you away from this dragon. All right, so that's Sturm, so we're at initiative again. Oh, wait, you guys won initiative, so it's its turn, right? No, I got a 6. Tanis got a 2, so it is initiative again. I got a 5.
Come on, Tanis.
All right, let's do it again. Tie in. All right, you guys are up. Goldmoon.
Go down the well.
You see Sturm
Okay,
run in with you.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing any little, rat tunnel here that we can just kind of squirm our way down. There's no way to kind of pop out to the north here or to the.
Oh, I'm sure
other
there's going
place.
to be broken walls that you can move out of this building to the north, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is, it probably saw us, enter possibly, but I want to go and position myself so that I'm kind of looking to try to get into the building that's, more intact.
Yeah.
But I don't, I want its attention elsewhere before I go running across the open ground to get there.
Right. I mean, there's going to be. This entire area looks as sparse as it is in the center area, where you have some bushes and some ruined stone that's, fallen and stuff. So you could use that as cover to run between spots. If you're trying to get on the other side of that building, you're going to have to. It's going to take you probably 2 full rounds to get to the other side of that building on the northwestern side.
Okay.
So you can move halfway there, now, and we'll just. If you just put yourself somewhere in between the 2 buildings, we'll just assume you're up, behind some stones or something.
Okay. All right. So just kind of
like that. Are you going to tell us that you need a distraction?
Yeah. I will say, I'm going to try to make it to, I'll whisper. I'm trying to make it to the other building. We should try to distract it as all of us go across the open area.
I give her a nod.
Okay. Tasslehoff.
Sturm, that doesn't mean throw your life away.
Darn.
There'll be time enough for that later.
All right. Tasslehoff is okay. I got 120 foot movement.
You should only have 90 as a halfling size.
My speed normal is 12. Or it says 12 on me.
That's, because they don't have Kender in the races to select, but halflings are 90.
All right. Okay, hold on.
For people watching, I say halfling because that's where Kenders are derived from in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons rule set. They're modified halflings.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna try to. Oh no, I don't want to bring him to. No, Raistlin is gonna be running away from that area, so I'm just gonna keep trying to sort of run circles around this area and keep this dragon distracted. And I'm gonna.
Raislin's like, not near me, man.
Yeah. What are you doing?
You're talking to him.
Didn't you see what they just happened?
Go.
Vinny Hill.
Yeah, go. Yeah, as I pass him, I'm gonna be like, go that way, go that way, run away from it.
All
And,
right.
I'm gonna shout to the and I'm gonna shout to this this dragon, and I'm gonna say, "You're gonna eat me if you tried. I'll give you heartburn."
Could you taunt the dragon and then come stand by me?
All right, Raistlin, you're up.
You'll be.
Where? Tell me where dragon is? He just hovering? Is he flying circles?
Yeah, he's 100 feet in the air, hovering from his last action, which was casting magic missile at Caramon, or her last action.
Okay. And I can see my other folks in the party. Did I see them go into the ruined building?
Yeah.
Okay, and I see Caramon hiding behind the pillar, and I see the Kender taunting this thing, and I saw my friends melt. I am going to go invisible.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
I will just mark that off my sheet.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like dying right now.
Break the staff, Raistlin.
Yeah, wrong staff.
Oh.
Okay, so you speak spidery words of arcane magic and completely just disappear. Tasslehoff, you see Raistlin completely disappear from sight. Caramon.
Okay, so Caramon sees everyone running over here into this building.
Mm-hmm.
He looks around for his brother and doesn't see anything. So, in the hopes that he will find his brother, he's going to run into the building also.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see your brother in there, but you do see Sturm and Riverwind. You have no idea what happened to Goldmoon, though.
Okay, so.
And feel free, if you guys want to communicate with each other through this, you can. For sure. Riverwind, you're up.
Can I run up and past or behind the building that's still intact?
You can get halfway there. That's where Goldmoon was going.
Okay. So I go as far as I can, which I assume is near Goldmoon.
Yeah. And we're because the map doesn't extend that far, we're just pretending it's all the way up there.
Okay. Done.
All right, Sturm, what do you do?
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Consult the stash. What would the stash do?
I'm gonna run over here and try to hide behind this little pillar, but I'm gonna reach around and shout at the dragon, like, "Come and get me, you cowardly beastie!"
Yeah, as you're calling out and taunting it, its focus is directly on Tasslehoff. Whatever that Kender said really got under its skin, and it doesn't even seem to acknowledge your calls.
Not surprised.
We've all been there. We get it. All right, so it needs to move up here. So the dragon flies up above this pillar, and as it's looking down at you, it casts the same sounding magical words as it did when the magic missile flew out and struck Caramon, and this time it's flying out and striking you. So 44 plus 4. You take 12 damage as the magic missiles fly down and blast into you. And it sort of scans around its head, looking at everyone else, and it doesn't see anyone but the Kender. And you see it turn around for the rest of its movement, go right above the well, tuck in its wings, and drop almost like a rock straight down into the well. We are out of combat, and you guys are free
It escaped?
to do. Looks like it did.
Riverwind was about to kill it.
One more round.
It escaped.
Okay, so Some of you were moving up and around. You can get to the other side. You see these massive 2 double doors. They're closed. Let me see if I can find a description here. Double doors of tarnished gold close off each end. Let's see. That's once you're inside. So you just see these 2 massive tarnished gold doors, double doors. Now, you know that some of your friends died near the well. You don't know that the dragon has plunged into the well. You know that you didn't see it as you did your final move around the backside of this northern building. As far as Raistlin being invisible, you saw all of that occur, and Tasslehoff, you saw it as well.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
Tasslehoff died?
Oh yeah, no, I'm at -2.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I think I might have been muted, but I was asking. Yeah, if I drop to 0, do I die?
Oh, yeah. So normally it's -10 is the full death. You can be bound and stuff up until that point, but that's just how I usually run it.
Okay, well, I'm at -2.
Okay. So, Raistlin, you saw Tasslehoff get smacked, fly off his feet, drop down to the ground.
Yeah. See, I saw the dragon drop back into the well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bind up Tass as fast as I can.
Okay.
There we go. I was going to say that here's the alignment question coming up.
He's not evil yet.
That's a quick way to get those black robes.
I'm thinking if once he looks stable, I'll probably kind of cautiously try to make my way over to the well and see what's left of my friends.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk up to the well, your other friends are at the 2 massive double doors. You're sort of looking down at equipment laying on the ground and pieces of skull and thicker bones that were not fully dissolved are in this massive puddle of sort of goo that was once Tanis and Flint.
Keep them separated.
Do I? Can I
don't want to fly.
I can see them up by the double doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to be on this side.
Okay, Okay. I will approach them cautiously and whisper, "Hey, I know you can't see me, but I'm here as well."
You guys hear that from Raistlin right next to you.
Riverwind, can you get those doors open?
I read above the door where it says an elvish friend or open or something.
Wrong series.
As you put your hands on the doors and sort of like push, they seem to be counterbalanced because they open effortlessly. As they open in, well, let me see here. I'm going to move you guys over here real quick. I'm hoping you guys' computers can handle the massive map that I'm about to take you all into. I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. So, as you push it open, double doors of tarnished gold close off each end of this corridor that you're witnessing. Blue oval archways rise 30 feet to form the ceiling. A second pair of stained gold doors stands shut at the other end of the hallway. So I'm not going to take you to that screen yet, just so you know that you're looking past a room that's 20 feet wide, 30 feet deep, and on the other side are 2 identical golden tarnished doors.
So it's just like a hallway.
Oh.
Yeah. Like a foyer.
We should have Taz check for traps.
Oh, yeah.
What about your friends?
Taking a nap.
Are you going to leave your friends?
Yeah. I was going to say that we need to go get the Kender, and then if we can get what's left of the other 2 and somehow get them over to the building.
Scoop them up.
Yeah.
Get a couple of leaves.
This is all that's left.
Make a little burrito out of it.
There's no
Please
like
scoop me.
wheelbarrows laying around in here.
No. You can use Flint's helmet, right? Scoop him inside.
Oh.
Hey.
We've got some shields, don't
Yeah,
we?
just
There you go.
again, let's make sure we know which one is which, in case we can try something. Now, I will say,
You don't want to combine them?
Please no.
I have 2 charges left. I think I can get Taz up and helpful again.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do much with these other 2.
Yeah, I believe they are beyond my limits of healing at this time.
Make a shake.
And so I will go to Taz and I will say, Blue Lady, touch this flesh, let pain fade, let the skin remember its wholeness. And I will touch Taz with the staff and attempt to do a Cure Light Wounds.
Nice. The staff glows upon your call, and as you touch him, that glow spreads to Tasslehoff's body.
So is that
All right.
bringing me up to 4, or is that bringing me up to 2?
I'll bring you up to 4.
Bring up to 4. Thank you, merciful God.
That's Mishakal, if you will.
Tanis and Flint, they didn't make it, did they?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
And Taz, it is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand.
Yeah, I was gonna make some stupid joke going into Zaxaroth, but now I'm just sad. All right. So I'm guessing you brought me back because you need me to check for traps.
Yeah. Definitely not hiding shadows.
Fair
Only
enough.
reason you're alive.
Hey, I mean,
Just step very hard on each of the tiles as you go in.
I will. I guess I don't have a 10-foot pole, but I do have my hoopek, and that is what I will use. I will tap the floor very, very hard, or not very hard, but I'm going to tap the floor, looking for anything I might move. As
that is a big map.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh wait, no, I'm not having. I thought I was having troubles, but I was trying to zoom out on your camera instead of.
Oh, right. No, you guys are in the
All right.
upper left-hand corner of this map.
All right. I'm gonna use my hoopek. Is that what it's called, a hoopek?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just gonna sort of tap around as I move forward, looking for anything I might move.
Right.
Look for any tiles to move.
Yeah, nothing seems to be moving. You got 2 double doors in front of you.
Hold on, wait, isn't one of my thieves skills checking for traps?
Yeah.
It is.
That's
I'm
a
going
10-minute
to-
process in a 10-foot area.
10-minute process in a 10-foot area. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! And this is a much larger than.
Yeah, this is
10-foot
20 by
area.
30. So
All
you
right.
just let me know what square and then roll.
Well, you know what? How about I just take my chances with the floor,
Okay.
and I instead I'm gonna try to check for traps on these giant doors here. Let's start with the rightmost door first.
Okay. So are you guys all standing outside as he's carefully examining this room?
I'm in the doorway with my bow.
Okay.
Is it
To
in
the side.
is it in disrepair like the rest of the area was, or does it seem to be?
This seems to be the only place that, while it still looks sort of worn down and everything, it's in more repair than everywhere else.
Okay.
Goldmoon does say, Sturm, you're our protector right now. Everyone else is weaker than Raistlin.
Yeah.
So for those of you humans, if you have a magical sword, I've applied your radius of your magical weapon that emanates light. If you want to use a torch, let me know, and I can apply the 40-foot radius for the torches. But they only last an hour, so just keep that in mind, and you have to hold them.
Should we be moving our goo with everybody?
Yeah, just to keep them together, because they're holding your goo in your pockets, in Taz's pockets.
Keep them inside. How high did you say the ceiling was in here? 30 foot, 40 foot?
It's 30, yeah.
30, okay.
All right. So any traps on this rightmost door?
No.
All right. I'm gonna try to open it.
So as you open it, golden doors open into a central chamber of the temple. A tremendous dome rises high above the delicate tile floor. It seems as though time has stilled in this room. In the center of the circular room stands a polished statue of singular grace and beauty, the delicate form of a woman draped in flowing robes. Her hair cascades about her shoulders and neck, which is adorned by a detailed amulet. The look on her face is one of radiant hope tempered with sadness. A feeling of warmth and love abides this room.
I'm gonna take my chances and just open the second door.
Okay. That's when the trap goes off. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that would be funny. That you know,
Only the one door.
I'd respect it. Okay.
Are you gonna
She doesn't
tell everyone else?
She doesn't have any discs laying at her feet. Right?
Right. No, unfortunately, she does not.
Rats.
That would be convenient, though.
Yeah, that'd be an easy.
All right. Let's close these doors, Sturm, don't you think? Just in case we get company trying to come this way.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Grabbed the wrong guy.
I don't know about this place. It's significantly lacking in little easy to carry knickknacks.
I'll view this statue myself.
As soon as you enter, you see the statue start to come alive, and you see her sort of look down directly at you. Beloved disciple, it says, the gods have not turned away from man. Man turned away from the true gods and now seeks gods who do not exist. But the end of darkness nears. Kryn is about to face its greatest test. Men will need the truth more than ever. You must return the truth and power of the true gods to men. It is time to restore the balance. To regain the power, you shall need the truth of the gods. Far below this temple lies the discs of Mishikal, circular plates of platinum that are all you need to call upon my power. You must recover these discs, but your way will not be easy. The discs now lie in the lair of a dragon. Therefore, I charge your staff. And her hands sort of are like moved to hold out, as if to grasp something.
Oh, I run up and I put the staff in her hands. hoping it's not some horrible trick of the Draconians.
Right. As you place the staff in the hands of the statue, it starts to glow brilliantly and sort of blinds everyone momentarily with this blue light that fills the entire room and then dies down. If you present the staff boldly, never wavering, then you shall prevail. Even then, your journey is not complete. You must leave here, must search for a true leader of the people. And the arms of the statue unfurl its fingers, and the staff is just sitting there.
And I shout, my lady, can you help heal my friends? Yeah, and because the staff won't do it all. I'll grab the staff.
So as you grab this, I mean, are you? Who has the friends?
The goo.
Whose pockets?
I take an ear out of my pocket.
I would have definitely grabbed Flint. He is my best friend after all.
Sort of upturn one of your pouches and shake it. It's just no. I mean, do you present the remains or anything, or what do you guys do?
I've got
Yes.
like a saddle blanket. We could be dragging it on to
Okay.
what's left.
I was thinking I would hold like Flint's helmet as sort of like a Flint suit.
Right.
Flint suit. That's so nasty.
As you guys move the remains of your lifelong companions, you guys have known them since you were very, very little, and the weight, the sorrow that is attached to this all comes flooding emotionally through you as you're just sort of looking down now without the fear of a dragon present, just with the warmth of love that is emanating from this statue, the memory of all of the wonderful times that you've had together, all of the jokes that have been made, all the side conversations, all the adventures that you've gone on together. And as your hearts begin to sort of start to actually physically hurt from the memories of joy and happiness and danger and anxiety that you've all experienced together, you see the remains sort of start glowing themselves. And once again, this blinding flash of light completely fills the entire room. And as the light dies down, you see your two friends laying on their backs and their eyes start blinking open. And you guys, now, the last thing you remember is a dragon breathing liquid down upon you. And now you're staring up at this beautiful domed ceiling of what must be some sort of temple. There's a huge statue right behind you, and all your friends are standing around you staring at you.
So I'm
Is
assuming
there
we're all
hit
dead.
points restored? Fully?
Yes, completely.
Can I die? Can I die too?
Sturm, run me through!
Rest of you, bow and touch the statue. Do whatever is possible.
I grab the statue's leg and hug it.
Please.
As soon as that light dies down, everyone in the room feels completely healed and restored.
I'm looking up, assuming that we're all
This
dead.
includes the levels lost by Caramon and Riverwind.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So I marked down the hit points that you were missing. So make sure that you adjust your levels in not only your class level, but also in your saving throws. I think you have to manually update those. And your hit points.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, it didn't magically memorize spells for me, did it?
It did not, sorry to say.
All right.
Only white robe level spells.
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
So you,
All right.
now that your eyes are adjusting to this room, you're looking around, there's a bunch of double doors everywhere. You're seeing doors going off to different sort of vestibule areas. This is a rather large chamber.
Okay, before we explore more of this place, there's something I need to get off my chest, and it's been sort of bothering me for a while, and I just need you guys to know, I lied to that dragon guy earlier. I think their wings look awesome. It's been bothering me this whole time,
It's okay,
and I
Cass.
just, yeah. I don't want you to think I'm the kind of person who doesn't find dragon wings to be awesome.
Wow.
So I'm gonna ask, what happened? What did we learn? How did I get healed?
Yeah, we need to fill you in. Talk about the dragon bailing when we least expected it. And this is the safe place that we've found, supposedly.
Where are we? How did I come
And
back
we
to
learned
life?
from you guys not to mess with the dragon.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't learn that. Because I survived messing with the dragon. After you guys went down, I decided to try to get it away from the rest of the party. So I told it a very true fact that it was as ugly as it is large. And apparently this dragon didn't like hearing the truth.
All right. How did that get me healed? Brought back? What happened?
So really quick, Caramon and Sturm, I'm just going to make sure your hit points are correct. So Caramon, you should have 51 hit points, and Sturm, you should have a total of 45 hit points.
Oh, 45.
So I'm adjusting your maximums. And your both should be 7th level. You lost 2 levels over the course of last session, and then Sturm lost 1 last session, and then 1 a couple sessions before that.
Okay.
How are they
Well, I
7?
feel
I'm
puny
only
now.
5.
That's what the non-player character or the pre-gen characters were.
Nice. I mean,
all
I
good.
By
died
Mishikov's grace, we are returned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank
You guys
you.
are 6th, not 7th. I apologize. The hit points are accurate, but the levels are 6.
Now, all of those of us that survived get all the XP, right?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
You get all the XP for defeating that dragon, and that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, that's right. Run away.
So what do you
I'm
guys
pretty
do?
sure the only reason that
guys.
dragon. I'm pretty sure the only reason the dragon didn't eat me is because I told it I would give it heartburn. Apparently, it believed me.
It was low on Pepsid, so I figured.
I think my suggestion to the group would be let's explore, at least peek through some doors.
Yeah.
And then I need some downtime because I am useless at this point.
Yeah, you'll
So
need,
for-
4 hours?
Yeah. 'Cause
For the benefit of everyone watching and for all of you playing, I'm using the exact map that came in the original module for authenticity of running through this. So you're going to see like room numbers and letter designations and stuff like that throughout. And I've done my best to try to mask if there's secret areas or something to try to hide that. And so you should, if you suspect there's a secret area, search, but it shouldn't be super easy for you to just see. But use suspension of disbelief.
46B wasn't helping me a lot.
Right.
I just thought 46B was like a holy symbol.
So we should listen at some of these doors, possibly. But otherwise,
Yeah. I get. You know what? I could. That's one of my thieving abilities. Yeah. I can just put my pointy ear up to this wall and try to see if I got a low chance to do it, but I don't know that in game.
Right. No,
Alright,
it doesn't
yeah.
sound like there's. I mean, aside from all of the armor clanking and weapons clattering and stuff behind you, this seems silent on the other side of this door.
All right. So do we want to start over here? Do we want to start where Riverwind blah, blah, is?
I'm good with over here. You didn't hear anything?
No, nothing.
You want to open the door and then I'll cover you with the bow?
Yeah, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna check the store for traps.
Who else has got a bow that can help
10
cover?
minutes.
I got you.
Yeah, okay. Well, there are no traps, so I'm gonna open the store
All right.
because there are no traps.
Yep.
I proved it.
Correct. A circular fresco, faded and damp with age, covers the walls of this 60-foot tall room. A domed ceiling vaults overhead. Fungus creeps down the walls.
What's the fresco of? Is it like some kind of scene of something, or?
It's all so faded that you're not even sure. It looks like there's some forms. There might be something to do with they're carrying something, but it's not really clear.
Anybody able to look for secret entrances or?
That
I
sounds
can.
like
Dennis should be able to walk around and see if he notices something.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything.
just a really nice room that apparently they got some moisture leakage.
Yeah.
It is clearly an old building. I
Yeah.
mean, all of it.
After the acid, the mold doesn't really bother me.
Let's check that door.
All right, Tash, you want to go to the next one?
Yeah, give me about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually think it's 1 to 10
All right.
is,
So as you're, looking through, you don't find any traps.
All right, I'm gonna open this door, assuming I can.
Yeah.
Do you have any locked doors? Would those be locked on Roll20?
Yes, they would be. So
would be-
the
okay.
marble benches are coated in thin greenish film. Opposite the door, 3 figures crouch over a dais. Their robes hide their features as they spring to attack. Initiative.
There you go.
Excuse me.
Tanis, man.
So
you're the
Tanis, good
man.
job. We're looking at Goldmoon is going to go first. So Goldmoon, what do you do?
Yeah, since I don't see anything, it's on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
I will wait for them to let me know what they're seeing.
You do clearly hear this sort of shout, "What are you doing here? Get them!" as the initiative was prompted.
Oh, gotcha. In that case, I will simply move up to this way where I can get a better view. Okay.
Okay. Tasslehoff, you're up. You're right in the front.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shout. "Oh, we're being attacked by a bunch of ugly people, and this guy in particular is the most ugly. That one to the right." And I'm gonna run away. And
Are you intentionally taunting?
I'm intentionally taunting him. Yeah.
Okay. He made his save.
All right. Well, I can still shoot at him, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire my hoopek at him. I'm gonna shoot a rock at him
Fire away.
If I-
Roll to hit.
if I can find it on my thing. There
You're
it
looking for
is.
an armor class 2 to hit. That's not right. I've got the wrong one. Hold on a second. You're looking for an armor class 4 to hit. So a 4 would be a 17, 19. You rolled 11. The stone flies across past them, smacks against the far wall, and drops down to the ground. Raistlin, you're up.
At the risk of ruining the invis, I'm going to step back out of the melee and make sure nothing is creeping up from the other direction.
Okay. Now, what's the duration on your invisibility?
It's until it's dispelled.
Okay.
Permanent.
Yeah, as long as you haven't done anything, manipulating or combat or anything or casting or anything, then you're still
Like
good.
like an aggressive action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Tanis, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move in. I got a new lease on life. I'm gonna stay right here in this corner and target this one with the bow.
Okay, you pull back the string, loose your arrows. You're looking for that 4, so a 12 to hit. The first arrow goes right past. He ducks down out of the way. The arrow smacks against the stone wall, shattering. Just fast.
Can I shoot a hole in a wing or something?
It clips, not with a 3 you can't. It clips the stone dais that they were all crouching next to. All right, Caramon, you're up.
Caramon, as Tasslehoff runs by, he says, "You fool Kender, why have you got us into?" And then he will charge through the door with his sword drawn and attack the one.
The eyes go wide of this dragon man as you charge toward him.
Okay, and then let's see.
Yeah.
So you were looking for a 12. You got a 16. You run in. He sort of like backpedals for a little bit. You slice and cut into him for 8 damage. Nicely done, by the way. He screams out, "Ah! Kill this human! He's unusually large!" Probably got a growth. Riverwind, you're up.
All right, I take inspiration. I draw my magic sword, and I run up next to Caramon on the right side of him, and then I swing at the Draconian.
Nice. All right, you were looking for a 12. He parries it off.
Ugh.
Flint?
Okay. Flint also has a new lease on life. He's going to draw his axe and shot for stone and clam.
Nice.
And then he'll charge toward this the rightmost one that both Caramon and Riverwind are engaged with, and he'll attempt to hit with his hand axe.
Okay. So just so everyone knows, you can select your token. There'll be a little dot on one of its corners. You can grab that dot and face your token wherever you want them to be facing. All right, roll to hit.
And then let's see, charge. Say +2 to hits. There. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whopping 4. All right.
You're charging forward, just sort of recklessly moving around the room. Caramon's in your way, so you have to kind of maneuver around him. That would have stopped your charge action if you're fighting the creature you have to sort of move around someone else to get to. So as you're like maneuvering around, you bring your hand axe down. He jumps out of the way. You slam down onto the dais with the hand axe that was next to him. Sturm, you're up.
So I'm gonna follow suit, pull my sword, run forward, get between Riverwind and Caramon, and take a slash at this Draconian in front of me.
So for the sake of positioning, you're going to have to either move beyond Riverwind on the other side, on the sort of right side, or move on the other side of Flint. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
All right, 2-handed sword. Let's do this. Whoosh.
Nice. So you were looking for a 10. You come in with a 16 to hit with both hands on your sword. You bring the Brightblade down, slicing through this dragon. 6 damage. Give me a dexterity check, please. As you cut
Oh.
through him, his body starts to turn to stone. It starts at his feet and spreads upward. You bring your sword back quickly, just in time for this creature to turn to full stone in front of you.
Whoa. That
You've
took some-
seen this before, but it's still unsettling.
that
All
took-
right. It's their turn. They sort of look over. Kill them! Kill them! This Baz right in front of you, Flint, is going to attack. He brings a longsword down on you. What is your armor class? You're at a 6, so it needs a 10. You parry it off with your axe, dropping his longsword to his side. This other Draconian comes to the other side of you and slashes as well. You're 6? Yeah, so this one
6,
broke
yeah.
through. You take 3 damage as it just sort of slices across your shoulder. Just looking down at you. I hope you're ready to die, dwarf. And it's initiative.
Wouldn't be the first time today. I roll initiative better than I do my own attacks.
Oh, wow. You guys have initiative, so Goldmoon, you're up.
Right, so I'll move in and not entering melee, but I want to be, within range where if somebody starts getting really hurt, I can go up and tap them. I assume I can't do a sling stone at anyone without hurting my friends, so
Well, there's a
will
chance you
stay
would hurt
out.
your friends, but
Yeah,
You can
I'm
definitely
not
try.
going to go with that. You know, it's like I already got to heal them for the bad guys'
Right.
attacks, not my own.
okay. Tasslehoff, you're up.
Right. I am. You know what? I'm gonna get right up here behind Goldmoon. I'm gonna look at this guy, taunting him specifically. I'm gonna say, "Hey, how does your species reproduce? I'm gonna need to know when I meet your mother later."
Nah, that's messed up. I'm looking at how many times you can taunt in a turn, or in a.
Ooh.
Let's see.
There?
Yeah,
I think there's a limit.
that would be great if there's a limit, since he's standing between my feet.
Nah. Let me just look really quick. It may not be in this version of it. See, any creature once for 1 to 10 rounds. Okay, so there's no limit on this size for how many times you can try to do it. So let me have him save versus spell. Where's your save, sir? And he does end up making it. To be fair, he is sort of engaged in combat with a grumbly dwarf, so he's probably not listening too closely to you. Anything else on your turn?
No, just disappointment. I actually wanted to know.
No, that's a valid question. Raistlin, you're up.
Valid question.
Where I can see, I want to be able to see the room, but still see the room behind us.
Right. Okay. Tanis.
All right, I'm going to come up by this one, and we're going to attack
Nice.
with better luck this time.
With your sword.
Yeah, I don't want to lose it.
Wow. So you're looking for a 12. You got a 17 and max damage at 11. You bring your sword, you just stick it right into him. He screams out. Give me a dexterity check as his body starts turning to stone.
Woohoo! Not today.
Nice. You bring your sword back just as his body fixes to stone. This first one crumbles in front of everyone. Caramon, you're up.
As that one crumbles, I will move to flank this one and attack.
So you're looking for a 12. You move forward. He ducks out of the way. Your sword flies wide, just swings right over Flint's head. Riverwind, you're up.
I move around to the side. Is that one still alive?
It's stone right now.
Okay. I move to the one that's still alive. There's only one left in?
Correct.
Okay. I attack him with my sword. And when it comes up the hit modifier, is that always 0?
Yeah, unless there's some extenuating circumstance. Just go
Okay.
ahead and click right through all of them. So you're looking for a 12. You've got a 22. That's a dirty 20. It doesn't look like it's a natural 20.
No,
11
probably
damage
good.
as you slice and cut into this Baz Draconian as it starts to say, I give up! Give me a dexterity check as you try to pull your weapon back before it turns to stone. You bring your sword back. The entire creature turns to stone right in front of you. And you guys are standing in front of these 2 stone dragon men. And there's a dais with a scroll sitting on top of it.
Oh.
Raistlin.
Raistlin.
Raistlin, you're up.
My ears perked up.
Saga?
Scroll? Did somebody say scroll?
Oh yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Kurt Scroll coming right up.
Shh. Spoiler.
I guess I would probably look at it.
As you sort of examine it, do you have read magic or read languages or anything handy?
I don't have read magic memorized.
Okay.
I have a
Yeah, you can tell that this is arcane, so this is a wizard scroll of some sort, but you're not sure of the spell as of yet.
what would I?
You would have to
I
cast
have
read
a-
magic on it.
Okay,
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
I can do that. Okay,
If then.
that's
Might
and
this is a good isolated room. Might not be a bad place to make camp.
Oh yeah.
I could do for about a 4-hour nap.
You guys have gone through so much in the last day that you've traveled. You broke out of an encampment. You ran from a bunch of wraiths and dragon hatchlings. Some of you were murdered by a dragon. You came in here, destroyed 3 dragon men. The statues crumble at your feet. And this does seem like a perfect time. Your bodies are weary and exhausted to just rack out for a while.
Is
You
there
don't-
a way?
Oh, go ahead.
Is there a way to barricade the door?
I mean, there's that dais, that stone dais. If you guys want to sort of break it off the floor and drag it over, you could probably do it that way.
Yeah, we
We've
got
got-
three stone dragon men.
Yeah, we got 3 stone dragon statues.
Well, those guys have crumbled. It was from
Okay.
1
Yeah,
to
they
4
crumbled
rounds.
it.
Does the door open in or out though?
It opens in.
Okay.
Well, now they're dragon grapple.
Yeah. Well, we could just we could roll Caramon in front of it.
It's true.
I was gonna say, if it opens, we close it, and then Caramon and I just sleep leaning up against it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can
Caramon.
block it
The
off. pretty
dais
well.
can do it. He said.
Yeah, I would say let's go and close the doors that we opened, and have Riverwind, get rid of any of our passage, and then come back in and close up.
Okay.
The trail of goo leading up to the statue.
The trail of goo.
Do we want to barricade ourselves in here and rest up, or do we want to poke ahead through another door just to see? Not
I think we should rest
necessarily-
up.
Okay, I was gonna say not necessarily go farther, but just to see. But we could inadvertently disturb something else too.
I think rest would be appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree. I've already been turned into a pile of good once today. So.
Kind of just kind of unnerving that these dragon dudes are already in like they're not just at Zaxaroth, they're in it.
Right.
So who knows how far they're in it.
As you're all sort of winding down, talking to each other, just talking about everything that you've gone through in the past day, you start to hear footprints outside, mutterings through this pretty heavy door next to you. So you're not actually getting any words or anything from what's being said, but clearly there are other entities that are moving about in this temple.
Tasslehoff, listen to the door.
See if we can tell what language, maybe.
Well, if we can unlock it, just lock it.
It wasn't locked in the first place.
Oh,
He was
well,
searching
there's
for,
that.
for listening or searching for traps.
Oh,
Yeah, you can hear something on the other side of this door. It's pretty faint, and it's not a language you've ever heard before.
no.
Sort of guttural.
It's a gully
I
dwarf.
sleep right through it. I can sleep through anything.
In any case, it does not disturb the door, and you all are free to rest up. If you can memorize spells, now is the time to choose your spells you're going to memorize.
Yeah.
My read languages is just reading languages. It's
Right.
not listening for languages, right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
I assume so. If I did a cure off my staff, a 4-hour rest is not really gonna give me another charge. Is that right?
Correct. It's 1 per day. So it was just recharged as soon when you
Right.
put it on the statue. So you haven't
Yeah.
used
So
anything, right?
I haven't. Yeah, and so I was just thinking, if I could sneak in, a cure, on like Flint or something, would I
Gotcha.
get a charge back? But it looks like I gotta wait 24 hours, right?
Right. For a charge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
Yeah,
to say
okay.
that you could
Alright.
try to stick it back on the statue. It's like
Right,
a battery, a charging pack.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but when we get really desperate, I'm going to run back up here and go for it.
Fair enough. Okay, so you guys rest for 4 to 8 hours, whatever rate you're comfortable with. You have heard multiple entities moving through beyond the door that you're behind.
Can I
Yeah,
ask
we'll
a-
do
can I-
4, right? That's what you need, Raistlin?
Yeah, let me ask you a mechanics question here.
Yeah.
I have comprehend languages, but I don't see read magic listed.
Yeah,
on my
comprehend
spell
languages would be good enough, I think.
sheet. Okay.
I think all magic users should have read magic in their book for free, but
That's kind of what I was thinking.
either way.
Yeah, they spec'd out the spells available for the character.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think 4 hours does it. For
Okay.
For first and second levels.
Just mark off a first level spell, and as you examine this scroll and take your time deciphering the arcane symbols, you can actually see that it is I'm looking for it right now. Give me 1 second.
Tensor's floating disc.
I believe it's a lightning bolt. Let
Wow.
me double check. Yeah, it's a lightning bolt spell.
Oh, sweet.
One time use, or do you learn it?
If you use it, it's a
It's up to
one-time
him.
use.
Yeah.
You have to be
Yeah,
of the
it's up to
level
him.
to scribe it, and you have to spend money and time to do that. Nothing you could do it down
Oh,
here.
that's right. Yeah,
It's a one.
gonna take you 2 levels to get there.
Okay.
Just for your notes, so I don't have to keep looking through this to see later, it's a 10th level lightning bolt.
At 10th level, okay.
Oh,
That's like 10d6. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
yeah.
Nice.
It's falling from 100
Hey.
feet.
Yeah,
nice.
save that for the dragon.
Yeah.
Now stay away from that dragon.
Dragons are
Well-
fairy tales. They're not real.
Yeah.
Goose has
I
a
beg to differ. I beg to
Yeah,
differ.
that's what Tanis said.
Okay. Well, does that I could memorize 2 first levels. Does that burn off one of them?
That would be one of them, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to stay a full, night's rest in this room, you can. And then you could just have your spell back, your spell slot back.
I don't think we need to if we've got Raistlin covered, just based on everyone getting healed,
Yeah,
unless
totally up to you guys.
we actually do need, to take a night's rest.
Totally up to you.
Yeah, whatever y'all need. I mean, we don't have that much more time in tonight's
Yeah.
session.
We
so-
started a little bit late, so if you guys are okay going a little bit longer, I am too, but it's totally up to you.
Yeah.
It'd be like 15
Given-
minutes later.
Yeah, given a choice, I'd like to stay a little bit longer and load up that other first level slot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So, total of 8 hours passes. You guys are able to move along. We're just going to go for 10 minutes or so longer if everyone can hang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Peek out the door.
Let's go see.
As you peek out the door, you don't see anything.
Listen,
Whoever was in this area before doesn't seem to be there anymore.
Riverwind, do you see any tracks?
Do I?
As you look at the ground and you're sort of examining the area, you actually see all of your own tracks as you were moving around and stuff, breaking up the dust. There are other types of prints everywhere, just sort of breaking up the dust and the dirt that's been tracked in through time. But one of them you're not familiar with, really. I mean, if you sort of... Yeah, I mean, you can probably guess that they're the Dragon Man tracks that have moved through here. But as far as age, you're not sure. There's no real wind in here to disturb tracks. And since it is a contained area, once they're just, they've been put down, they're going to be there for a while, including all of your own as you've been moving around. So you're not sure whether
I checked
it was
the
them or not.
I checked the room to make sure it's still empty. The one that had the
Right.
the mural-y thing, or
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
okay.
Did casting comprehend languages dispel my invis?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
That
Check
would
out
have been
these
nice
doors.
to scout with invis.
So where are you going to go?
you guys want to check these doors over here?
Yeah, let's hey Taz.
I suggest we clear all the doors in the front first.
Okay.
So tell me which way's front.
All right,
Would
give
be-
me about 10 minutes.
So
You
as
got it.
As you're looking and listening, what are you doing, Riverwind?
I'm waiting for Tass.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any traps at all.
Right, I'm gonna try to open this door. Oh wait, no, hold on. Before I do that, I'm going to also try to hear inside,
All right, go ahead.
and I don't hear anything either.
Silent. Dead. Silent.
I'm
You
Dear
see
God.
a small walkway about 10 feet by 20 and more double doors.
One does not simply walk through more doors.
More doors.
Oh, no. Boo.
Oh.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
Okay,
Well, just wait till he tries to hold the door.
just, okay, give me another 10 minutes here.
Okay, as you're searching through, go ahead and do your roll. You
No
do not find
traps.
any traps. You do not hear any noise.
All right, I'm gonna open this door.
As you open it, everyone hears resounding up through the stairs of the room you're now looking into the sound of a gong just it sort of echoes. It wasn't terribly loud, so you know it's pretty far away, but you definitely heard a gong like emanate up through this room and the doors. Let me
gonna
describe
say-
this room. This is G. A domed ceiling caps this 60-foot tall circular room. Vines and mosses dangle from great cracks in the ceiling. Fungus covers the walls. In the center of the room stands an empty pedestal, the top of which cannot be seen from the floor. On the west side of the room, just in front of the doors, a circular staircase, its flagstones slick with green film, descends into darkness.
And after hearing that gong, I'm gonna step up to the staircase. Do I happen to hear anything like the sound of a billion feet rushing up here?
Right. You fool of a took. No, you do not see anything. You don't hear anything else really. It was just that one sort of cymbal-like sound just breaking through the silence.
So I'm gonna let them know.
All right.
Let's check out up here before we go downstairs.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
clear all these rooms, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Riverwind has an idea.
That's a naturally occurring gong.
They're known to exist in the wild here.
It's the native inhabitants of Saxarella.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a horrible
Taz, can you
monster
check out
called
that door?
Chuck Barris.
Mm.
All right, another 10 minutes. Thank you guys for being so patient with me while I
It's
check
very
these
nice
doors
of
for
you.
traps.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
while he's doing that, you know what? I'm going to close this door, and then I'm going to go back out and I'm going to close the other door because
Okay.
I'm like, let's just go turn our backs to the spot where we,
Right. You don't find anything.
All right, I don't find anything. And
Yeah.
I don't hear anything.
No, it's silent. A greenish
All right.
tinge covers marbled benches throughout the room. It looks as though this room has not been used in a long time. You can sort of guess that this is at one time a worship room of some sorts.
Oh, I mean, isn't this whole building a worship room?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So yeah, it's just another. Yeah, okay. Well, it's just another temple in the temple.
There's no draconians standing around with extra magic scrolls.
Unfortunately, no. There are
Rats.
All right.
lazy draconians.
Yeah.
Dang. What's the matter with them?
Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't this the fireball scroll room?
Right.
What's this? The room with the wizard's book in it? Yeah. Okay.
Fist
I
something?
am. All right. Cool. Another 10 minutes.
You don't find any traps.
I don't find any traps. Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna.
So as you open it, you overhear this sound. Well, first and foremost, let me describe the room, and then I'll explain what you hear. A high dome ceiling caps this circular room. Fungus creeps down along all the wall, covering frescoes faded beyond recognition. To the west, 5 squat figures claw at the wall with stubby fingers, scraping the frescoes into a heap of wet plaster on the floor. Claw, mates, claw! We got to get these here pictures off the walls. I hear tell the humans used to keep pretty treasures behind walls like these. That high-bolt king of ours down in the Cavern City might give a special favor if we bring pretty to him. The dwarves suddenly realize that you guys have opened the door. They turn around. It's the Lord's mates! And they drop down, prostrating themselves before you. We didn't mean nothing by it, your lordship.
Hey, you're okay. It's all. Okay.
Don't punish us. We're sorry.
And they're dwarves?
They're agar dwarves, gully dwarves.
Gully dwarves. Okay.
You know what?
Don't
You will
be
find
gross.
so much better treasure if you check the well outside. If you find your way down that well, you will find some great treasure.
Go jump in the well.
We know well. Well, go down downtown.
Downtown.
Oh,
Downtown?
Darkness down below.
Why are you
Can
scratching?
you
the
can
penny?
you climb down the well?
We no climb down well. We take. So I'm trying to think of the name. We take pot down well.
Do you ever go down the stairs in the other room?
Of course we do. You take stairs to get to pot, dummy.
Dang, they're growing pot in here?
Pot?
What?
You don't grow pot.
What's the gong sound
I
from
tried
down the
it.
stairs?
Gong sound when more golly dwarves need go up and down.
Aha.
It's a signal. Some kind of signal.
Dragon men make us
Yeah.
get in pot.
Dragon men make you get in pot.
If we go down the stairs, where will that take us?
Down below into darkness where the Hybop live. We clan gulp.
Is it safe down there?
For us safe, but dragon men mean.
Are there a lot
You
of
know where the
dragon?
dragons.
Yeah, are there a lot of dragon men?
There's lots of dragon men. We can introduce you if you want dragon men.
Oh no, we're good.
Why
You know
you
where the
here?
dragon's lair is?
No. Hybop. Great fudge, no.
Are there any
Big
dragons
fudge.
down there?
There's dragon down there, yes.
How many?
We never see dragon. Hybop know where dragon is. Dragon men tell us where to go, what to do. They're not very nice.
Can you show us the way?
I don't know. We show you way to our king, Great Fudge Hybop. He help you right straight.
You see
Is
any
the
shiny
king a
plates?
dragon man or the king a dwarf?
Great Fudge not dragon man. He gully dwarf like us, but great. He Hybop.
Can you take us to your king? And
We can
avoid
draw
the
you
dragon
map.
men?
We good with drawing map.
Maps are good.
I don't want a map. I want you to come.
Oh no, we're busy trying to get treasure for Hybop.
Does Hybop have any shiny plates?
Shiny plates. No, I think all our plates, upside down helmet or piece of shield or
Oh, God,
no shiny.
not to eat them. Were you trying to find treasure behind the wall?
Sometimes treasure hidden we hear.
Have you found any?
No, just lots of muddy mess. Sort of lifts up wet plaster that splats down between their fingers onto the ground. You want?
No.
How do we get down?
Draw you map. You go downstairs and go down pot.
Okay, draw us a map then.
Down
Yeah. Tell us about pot.
downstairs or down pot or downstairs and down pot?
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. You not understand direction. Let me go slow. You go downstairs, then go down pot. This clear?
How big is pot?
Tell
Pot
us more
big.
about pot.
Can we all go in pot?
15 gully dwarfs fit in pot.
15 gully dwarves.
How did the
You see
pot
one
go
of
up
them
and
like
down?
drawing in the dust in the far corner over here.
It's got to
That's
be
a map.
some sort
It draws
sort
this.
of elevator.
Does this work? Does it share this to you
No.
when I click show to players? You turds. All right, let me edit this.
You can click Shift Z if it's a picture.
Well, I was selecting the wrong
Yeah.
thing. No, it's only selecting her, not the actual map.
I got a.
So can you look at my screen, my camera screen in Discord?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it says,
Yeah,
here's stairs. You go to well, go down pot. At bottom pot, go over to high bulb.
Oh, well, that's pretty clear.
All right.
Okay.
Screen cap that.
I added it. So check in your underneath the AD&D rules is a handouts folder. There should be a very crude agar map handout there now.
Yep, got it.
It's
Very
amazing.
crude agar map.
Cool.
And it looks amazingly like the your screen.
So,
I'm the agar of the druid.
Is Highbulb his full name? Does he have a last name? Because I know like 3 Highbulbs.
You know more Highbolts? Only one Highbolt being Gupcan is Fudge Highbolt. Fudge Highbolt, only Highbolt.
All right. Well, I don't know any
All right.
fudge Highbulbs. All right.
Is there guards around well?
Of course. Dragon men all over.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
You big and
After you
strong. It like one of them walks up to you, Riverwind, and sort of puts its plaster-covered hand on your bicep. You big and strong. You really tall too. You take Dragon Man and smack his face.
So how are you going to introduce us to your king if you don't come with us? You need to come with us.
Oh, you don't worry about him. He very friendly, as long as he's eating foods.
Kind of food.
Oh,
Can we
really?
just
Whatever
pick
you
up
find.
Bully Dwarf and
Mushrooms,
take him with us?
rats. No, we're busy. We're
Is he
gonna
friendly
find
with the
treasure.
dragon
You
men?
wait.
Any foods he likes in particular?
All types of foods. Rats and mice, lizards, snakes. Good foods.
Is he friendly with the dragon men?
Frogs are good too. I like frogs. No one friendly with dragon men. We just have to do what they say, so we pretend like we like them, but it's really that we don't like them much.
If you help us, we'll make the dragon men go away forever.
I did help you. I give you a map.
What
He
if?
did give us map.
What if?
How long does it take for dragon men to come up after gong?
Usually 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'll look at my watch. I think it's been about 2 minutes, guys.
Do we
It's been
need
20
to
minutes.
ring? Do we need to ring the gong when we're in the pot?
Gong no near pot. Gong at bottom pot.
Go and get bottom pot. If I pulled out several coins and asked them if we gave you some treasure, would you help us?
What treasure you have? I like your sword.
I'll just jingle the coins a little bit.
It's like nice and shiny coins. It's pretty good. We have to wait for gong again.
I point to Flint and I say, Flint is your new king. Flint tells you to come with us.
He no gully dwarf, and he's definitely not highbulb. Look at him. He has horsehair on his hat.
That's not horsehair, that's griffin mane.
Griffin don't have mane, they have feather. Every highbolt knows that. This proves you know highbolt. You are cute, though. Will you marry me?
No,
All
no,
right.
no.
With that
I've already
marriage
handled
proposal, maybe we should pause this session.
There goes.
Yeah.
There goes
Yes.
We don't want to have a
Yes.
honeymoon on an overnight break here. That's going to wrap up session 4 of our...
It's like everybody's like tapping in.
X. That's going to wrap up session 4 of our Advanced Dungeons & Dragons DL1 Dragons of Despair actual play. Huge thanks to the players for making a great session. What do you all think of the adventure thus far of watching? Feel free to email at info@dlsaga.com or leave a comment below. I would like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. This all goes to help other Dragonlance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you to creator patrons Aaron Hardy and D. Robert Handy, developer developer patrons Chris, Androu, and Sam Ruiz, and all of the YouTube members. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of DragonLance Saga. Thank you so much for joining in that celebration. So, for everyone here, my name is Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, Slanjavar.